Hi folks, T-Witty here. Welcome back to Let's Play Drakengard. This is going to be one of the repetitive ones. Someone asked me a few episodes ago why I keep doing these uploads, and it's a fair question. There are a whole lot of them. They're kind of repetitive, and they aren't actually getting many views. Shadowrun Returns is doing way better. But the answer is simple. Like,
Square Enix.
Once I start a game, for whatever reason, I'm committed to finishing it. And not only finishing it, I am still committed to creating a totally complete playthrough with all the content visible. It's my ethos. It's how I do. So we're gonna level up today the two weapons that we got in the story mission last time. There's a sword called Kingsblood. And a staff called Edacious. We'll start with the staff. That sounds more annoying. Oh, that works out.
Lord Kaim, the Empire is strengthening its siege. We must strike at them now.
And I know that the magic is healing. So, leveling up this weapon will actually require me to use the staff as a melee weapon. I mean, historically, a good staff has been one that had good magic attached to it. And I mean, don't get me wrong, a healing spell, especially in the harder missions that we're playing as we continue the story, a healing spell is going to be really, really, really handy. But it's a limited utility. You have to get in the mix with the staff in the first place. And maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe after we level up the staff, it'll do respectable damage, and the combo won't be so shitty. The staff was also pretty easy to get, whereas the sword, Kingsblood, was very, very hard to get. Like, not so hard in terms of the actual task, but it was a big time god dang it moment to figure out what the task was. One exciting thing is that after collecting those two weapons, our weapon completion is at 90%, so what is, to date, my longest playthrough by far on this channel. My Skyrim and Morrowind on my old channel were both longer, but this would be number 3 on that channel, and it's number 1 on this one. We are approaching the actual end. And you know, your mileage, a lot goes into what you mean by that word approaching. Like, wait, my guess is like ballpark. There are probably about 10 episodes left. There was a really spectacularly long stretch between ending A and ending B, and then we got ending C immediately after ending B. And I know we have 2 more left to unlock before we're really done. I wonder if the magic chest heals. I guess it's worth trying. Yeah, no damage. Just a healing spell. Get him. I really had no idea what I was getting into when I started this game. I will say, I will very frankly admit that, but I'm so committed now. I have to finish. And then I also feel compelled, like, I really do feel compelled to play 2 and 3, but we're gonna take a break. Like, I still need to play Dark Souls 3 and Bloodborne and Sekiro and Elden Ring. And I like those. I like the Souls games better than this game, to be clear. Like, they're significantly better. Even Dark Souls 2, which I had a lot of beef with. But I'm on hiatus from those. After playing, I played three of them right in a row. Like, I played Demon Souls and Dark Souls 2, like, bang, bang, bang. I needed a break. You know, I'm still on a break. Like, it's been long. It's been long enough that another Souls game sounds fun. But only sort of. Like, it's not so much that I'm not into the idea of a Souls game, but what I really want to break from right now, and I'm really happy with the Shadows Bros, the Resident Evil slot that DLC came out. Like, that's really scratching my variety itch. Like, you know, Capcom's Resident Evil content, really ever since 7, it's just been so consistently good. and this is no exception. So I'm really, really enjoying Shadows of Rose. I'm ready for this playthrough to be over. Like, I'm not enjoying it, but it's definitely getting repetitive at this point. But I don't want to actually start anything new until it's finished. And once it's actually finished, I want to do a different genre for a minute. There's been a lot of RPG stuff lately, and I mean, RPGs are one of my favorite genres. I think I want to play, I think after this, I want to take a break and play an immersive sim. Or maybe another survival horror. Like, I was thinking I might go play, I might look through some of the games I have played in the Patreon slot. Go play like earlier games in the series. Like, I was thinking it might be advisable and fun to revisit the original System Shock, which was one of my most popular playthroughs on my old channel. I don't know how aware you all are of even the existence of the old channel, or why I abandoned it and started a new one. But the big reason is I had a pretty significant drinking problem. And I was literally drunk in a lot of the videos on the old channel. And when I stopped, I kind of just wanted a completely clean, fresh start. Not kind of, I really, really wanted a completely clean and fresh start, which is a big part of why among many things I did in my life was I abandoned that old channel. Even though it was already partnered and it still has about 10 times as many subscribers as this one, although this one's growing at a reasonable clip I'm happy with. All that is to say, games that I played on the old channel, I think, are, they're definitely up for a revisit on this one, because I have a lot of new audience members, and I like to play those games sober. Which, if the playthrough was on the old channel, I probably wasn't. So, all that is to say, in addition to all that, as, you know, call it justification for revisiting things I may have already played on the old channel, the other piece, with System Shock in particular, there are two things that make me want to play it. Three, actually. One is, you know, already on this channel, in the Patreon slot, people selected System Shock 2. People might have watched that playthrough and thought, System Shock 2? What about System Shock? Second is, I played the original with a, like, user-created mouse look mod on the old channel. And since then, it was after my original playthrough that Night Dive got the System Shock license and started developing the remake, which tells you something about how long ago that was. But after Night Dive got the license, they released System Shock Enhanced, which is the original game, but made to play much nicer on modern systems. So I'm interested in System Shock Enhanced, because I've actually not played that version of the game. And, of course, probably the biggest reason, if I'm being honest, is the System Shock remake is finally scheduled to release later this year. And the System Shock remake, like, just so we're all on the same page, like, the System Shock remake, I'm gonna drop everything, and I'm gonna stream a playthrough as soon as it releases. So, I really cut my teeth. I got into YouTube playing immersive sims And I guess Ultima Underworld is the granddaddy of all the immersive sims, which would make System Shock their daddy. But, it might be difficult to detect so far on this channel, just because System Shock 2 is the only one I've played so far. But they are actually, like, when they're done correctly, they're my favorite genre of game by far. I'm pretty good at them, particularly compared to RPGs. Which I win RPGs by grinding. Like, that became abundantly clear in the Dark Souls playthroughs. Like, because I'm not all that, at least action RPGs like the Dark Souls, like, I never got that good. I got good enough, but I never got, I wouldn't say I ever really got good. You know? And I'm also like if you ask me to name the 3 genres of games that I really enjoy playing, it'd be horror games, immersive sims, and RPGs. And of those 3, like, I really like it when they blend. Like System Shock 2, for instance, and I have very high hopes for the remake. Like, they are horror sci-fi immersive sims. The 2017 version of Prey, which I really liked, was the same way. Yeah, I could replay Prey. Not enough people played Prey, which is a damn shame, because it was a fantastic game. I mean, it was really lovingly crafted. The attention to detail was incredible. Like, playing Prey felt like playing a really, really well-made System Shock 3. The only thing it didn't have was Shodan. And, you know, that's a big thing not to have. Another reason I'm tentatively very excited for the System Shock remake. Like, people playing games today, I'm about to sound, you know, feel free to say okay boomer in the comments, but like, people playing modern games, they really have no idea how influential System Shock really was. So many features of the modern gaming landscape, they're just ubiquitous now. Like, Looking Glass came up with them for System Shock. Like, that's when they were new. That's the game that had the ideas. Oh, hi. Well, hello, assholes. Aww. Got him. About damn time. Yeah, the novelty of a healing spell is cool, but this staff is not a practical option for real combat in the current high difficulty tier of story missions. Get him, Kime! I'm working on the courage to play Subnautica below zero. I really did enjoy Subnautica. I was also really genuinely terrified while playing Subnautica. Like, I know a whole lot of people have experienced this, and I'm hardly unique in saying it, but like, Subnautica really unsettled me, like, far, far more than most more explicitly scary games. And I think it's just, I think it's the deep-seated evolutionary knowledge that we do not belong in the deep ocean.
There are main forces
like some
here.
deep part of our brain knows we are at a very, very, very strong evolutionary disadvantage in the deep ocean. Or the shallow ocean, for that matter. That plays out in the game, like when you find either of the islands and you get on them, like all the horror instantly goes away, instantly. Because it's not like it's not a horror game. It's not built like one. You know, sure, the Leviathans will eat you, and the Reaper Leviathan roar. Well, and yeah, the Ghost Leviathan roar, like, the Leviathans are pretty scary, but they're only scary in the way big, loud monsters are always scary, right? Like, they're not insanely existentially terrifying, although I say that, I freaked the fuck out when I first saw the ghosts in the Grand Reef. I was caught completely off guard. I was just minding my own business, looking for a life pod. And, you know, Reapers might have been the same way if I hadn't had their existence spoiled for me by a Steam trading card. Like, it was such a stupid way to get spoiled. Like, Steam itself, like, after my very first session, you know, like, I swam around in the safe shallows, like, I made the repair tool, fixed the radio, like, I can't remember how much I did in episode 1. Exactly. But when I finished my first session, I logged out and was like, you have new items in your inventory. You got the Reaper Leviathan trading card. And I had a picture of it, and it talked about what it was. I was like, oh, well, that's gonna be less scary when I finally see it. And it was less scary when I finally saw it. It was not scary. Like, they were still really scary. But, like, thankfully that was the only thing that really got spoiled for me. Because the Ghost Leviathan definitely had the proper effect. I was not expecting it. Especially not in the Grand Reef, because, like, there had been nothing dangerous there. Except, like, I think there was occasionally a bone shark or whatever. Now, I'm not talking about the deep Grand Reef where there were crab squids. Which, crab squids were really scary at first, but I kind of got used to them. Because there are kind of a lot of them. But, man, that ghost. It just came out of fucking nowhere. And it was huge. And it was blue and translucent. And its face was so pissed off. I was just in my dinky little sea moth. Anyway, talking a lot about games that aren't Drakengard during a Drakengard episode. That count feels off. I guess it's not. How long I went on my holiday recording hiatus. Like, I had all these numbers stone cold memorized. I'm like, is that right? Is that number right? That number doesn't seem right. Does it? I don't fucking remember. It's wild. I've done this expedition so many times at this point to grind up my weapons. And we got a twofer today. Although I intentionally picked what I think will be the more annoying weapon first. Turned around. The Avalanche, as I record this, they're about to lose to the fucking Blackhawks. Worst team in the league. Alright, that seems right. Oh, fuck you, archers. all coming back to me. Fucking archers and all. Almost there. Oh shit. Fuck you. Now I'm excited to finish this up and try out the new sword. The weapon description: quick, powerful, and a long reach. It used all those words. And it was super hard to unlock too.
Imperial Guards have been deployed!
That hasn't always translated into the weapon being good, but I have high hopes for it. Got him. Level 3, balls. Edacious is now at level 3. Attack increased to 8 to 10. Combos increased 3 to 8. The magic attack is Silver Solace level 3. How many more, though? Have I done all of the expeditions? I think I have. Yes. Okay. I was just checking it out. It's like, yeah, I've done all the 3 expeditions. $373. Jesus Christ! I'm gonna need 2 episodes to level these up. Whatever. It's fine. Fine. Just fine.
Lord Kaim, the Empire is strengthening its siege. We must strike at them now.
Oh, I forgot to read the lore. Boy, the attack power didn't level up at all. Makes me wonder, like, maybe the magic gets a damaging component at higher levels. I don't know. Let's find out. I guess it does. It combos better. That makes a big difference. It does have good reach. I guess I'll clear the whole map, and at 373 I'll switch to Kingsblood. Nope, must just be a much bigger heal. I guess, one thing I really haven't done much of, that they probably intend to do since you can carry 8 weapons at a time, I really have not done much weapon switching during levels. Like, I've always kind of just picked one weapon and stuck with it. Now that I think of it, though, like, if you were to have this staff on your weapon wheel, and you were to, save up some, get it out when you're fighting weak, ordinary mook enemies. Save up some magic charges for the healing spell. And then just have those on hand to switch to and use during your fights with the stronger, harder stuff. Like, that actually would be really useful. I guess I'm thinking about this all wrong. You are, you're obviously supposed to switch weapons. They wouldn't give you an 8-weapon wheel, and I just haven't been doing it. Hi, River! Big old doggy. Hold on. I gotta give her some love. Hello, good girl. Hello, good girl. Did you get a drink? Are you thirsty? Need to go potty? Yeah, need to go potty? She needs to go potty. Okay. Go potty, good girl. Thanks for telling me. Have to call her back in a minute. Oh, goodness. 373 is a big number. I didn't expect the staff to be that hard to level up. Level 1 to 2 was only 200 kills. For, the sake of comparison, Kingsblood is, it's 320 just to go from level 1 to level 2. trying to remember the word they actually used in this game for the archers. I think it was arbalesters. Thanks to Diablo 2, I know that an arbalest is a kind of crossbow. So it does make sense, but shit, why wouldn't you just call them archers? $311. Time to start focusing. Because I want to switch the second I hit that 373. I don't want to waste any kills. Oh, good. Finishing off this pack will put me at exactly 373. Let me verify that right quick. Alright. To Kingsblood. Oh! Yes! Holy mackerel! The speed of the short sword, but the reach! This one's gonna be good! Look at it go! Huzzah! Alright, alright. Look at that! Look at the reach on this thing! Like, the model length is deceptive, like the... It almost does like fucking... What's her name's whip sword from Soul Calibur. Like, the reach is actually way longer than the model. When you swing it, it whips out and has all this extra range. Oh! Even the finisher is fast. Alright, let's try the magic on the next pack. What's that look like? Oh, snappish, fuck you. It's pretty good. Alright.
Their main force is here!
Good stuff. say, I did miss a pack. Motherfuckers. Alright, now we're cooking with gas. This immediately stopped being annoying and turned back into a ridiculous power fantasy when we switched weapons. So there you go. Yahoo! Almost there.
guards have been deployed!
Yes, good. Level 82! Alright, Edacious is at level 4. Attack increased 10 to 14. Combos increased 8 to 12. Magic attack is Silver Solace level 4. Kingsblood is now at level 2. Attack increased 16 to 22. Combos increased 5 to 7. The magic attack is Thor's Flame level 2. Alright, we need to read about these. Oh, I need to let my doggy back in. River! Come on, girl. Let's get our lore. Wait for my doggy to come in. Rivy, come on, good girl. Here she is. Hi. Hi. You go potty? You wanna say yes? Alright. So, Edacious. 5 magic coronas of light appear and heal Kime when he is within their circumference. Growing fearful for his own life, the wizard used the black arts to form a staff with fearsome power that drew its energy from the wizard's own life force. As the staff gathered more and more energy to itself, the wizard grew thinner and weaker. But the wizard was intoxicated by the staff's power and could not let go no matter the cost. Obsessed with protecting himself from his resentful apprentices, the wizard clutched the staff tight till he died. In the end, all that remained of him were brittle bones and dried, translucent skin. Alright, now if we go back to Kingsblood. Level 2. 4 magic shafts pierce the ground and conflagrate all those who venture near. But a ripened fruit can only rot. Spoilt by their wealth and prosperity, the servants of the king began to swell with pride and fell into corruption and depravity. Alright, well there we go.
Lord Kime, the Empire is strengthening its siege. We must strike at them now.
Yahoo! All as it should be. Alright, good. Nice. Hopefully one more full clear is enough to max this out. Because we're significantly over an hour already. But I'm kind of determined to finish both of these weapons so we can get back to progression in the next episode. This sword is incredibly good. It's so good. I'll have to see how the damage holds up against stronger enemies, but my guess is at level 4, the answer will be pretty well. What the hell? Thank you. And just tearing shit up with this thing.
Their main force is here!
Whoa. Accidentally hit the left trigger. I constantly forget he has a block. didn't want to waste the spell charge. I wanted to use finishing move. Oh well. Not like it's gonna matter much. Again! Exact same mistake twice in a row. It must be me. Got him. Darn. Wasted spell charge, but that's okay. We're near the end. This one went much faster without having to use that stupid staff. I'll tell you what.
Guards have been deployed!
Alright, come on, level 4. I want to be done. Let's get there. Let's get there. Yes, level 4. Kingsblood is now at level 4. Attack increased 22 to 32. Combos increased 7 to 13. The magic attack is Thor's Flame, level 4. Alright, let's get our last dose of lore, call it an episode, and we will be once again back to story missions next time. "12 magic shafts. Powerless to cease the rot, the king summoned a wicked god into the blade of his sword. He then began to murder his treacherous vassals, one after another. The god inside the blade reveled in the bloodbath. When only the king himself remained, the sword slew him as well, and the silver blade was dyed black by the royal blood." Alright, well there we go. Kingsblood is a fucking awesome weapon, and I'm looking forward to testing it out in the next story mission. But we're at 90 minutes, so that is going to have to wait until the next installment of Let's Play Drakengard. Until then, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, I do hope you'll give it a like. Consider dropping a comment and subscribing to the channel. If you're interested, please check out my Discord and my Patreon. Those links are in the video description. Either way, I'm grateful for your time and attention. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon.